आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सॉल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
So here we have the question. We need to prove that integration of limit 0 to pi by 2 under root 1 minus sine 2x dx is equals to 2 root 2 minus 1. So let's start our solution. So let I equals to our integration, which is 0 to pi by 2 under root. We have 1 minus sine, this is sine 2x dx. Okay, so now moving forward, we can write this as like this: 0 to pi by 2. We can write 1 as sine square x plus cos square x. Since we know 1 sine square x plus cos square x is 1, and here we have sine 2x, and we can write this sine 2x as 2 sine x cos x. Okay, so this will be 2 sine x cos x because it is a general formula. Now, as you can see, this took the form of an identity, and yes, here it is also dx. It took the form of an identity, which is a square plus b square minus 2ab, which is equals to a minus b whole square. So we can write it down like this: I equals to 0 to pi by 2, and we can write this root as in bracket power of 1 by 2. So this will become sine minus cos sin x minus cos x whole square. Okay, so further we will have I equals to 0 to pi by 2 mod of sin x minus cos x. Here we have dx. Now if we see, we have intervals, that is 0 to pi by 2, and here we have pi by 4. Now if we see for sine, okay, if we see sine graph, sine function, so sine is an increasing function. So from 0 to pi by 2, so from 0 to pi by 2, sine is an increasing function. Okay, and here we have 1. Okay, now if we see graph for cos, so cos, if we similarly for cos x, it is decreasing function. So from 0 to pi by 2, it is decreasing. Okay, and 1 by 4 is the intersection for these two graphs, these two intervals. Okay, so we can break this as follows: 0 to pi by 4. So in 0 to pi by 4, okay, in 0 to pi by 4, we know cos x, cos of x is greater than sin x. So here we will write cos x minus sin x dx plus pi by 4 to pi by 2. Okay, so here we know from pi by 4 to pi by 2, sin of x is greater than cos of x. So here we will write sin x minus cos x dx. Okay, so let's move forward. Let's integrate this. We'll have our integration. Integration of cos x is sin x, and integration of sin x is minus cos x, so this will become plus cos x, and here we have limit 0 to pi by 4, and here we have plus integration of sin x is minus cos x, integration of cos x is sin x, and here we have sin of minus sin, so this will become minus sin x, and here we have 0 to pi by 4 to limit pi by 4 to pi by 2. Okay, so putting the limits, we will get I equals to sine pi by 4 plus cos pi by 4. minus sin 0 plus cos 0. And here if we take these minus common, so this will become minus, and here we will have cos x plus sin x. Okay, so in cos x plus sin x, and this will become minus, and in cos x plus sin x we will add the limits. So we will get cos pi by 2 plus sin pi by 2. Okay, and here we have minus cos pi by 4 plus sin pi by 4. Okay, now just putting the values, we get I equals to, value of sin pi by 4 is 1 by root 2 plus cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. Here we have minus sin 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1, so this will become minus 1. Okay, and here we have cos pi by 2, that is 0, plus sin pi by 2 is 1, and here we have minus cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2, and sin pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. Okay, so solving this further, we get I equals to, this became 2 by root 2 minus 1, this will become minus, and here we have 1 minus 2 by root 2. Okay, so here solving this, we get I equals to 2 by root 2 minus 1 minus 1 minus, this will become plus 2 by root 2. So we have 4 upon root 2 minus 2. So this will become like this, 4 minus 2 root 2 upon root 2 by taking LCM. Now if we take here 2 root 2 common, so we'll have root 2 minus 1 upon root 2, and this root 2 and root 2 will get cancelled. So we have I equals to 2 root 2 minus 1. So this is what we have to prove in the question, which is 2 root 2 minus 1. Thank you.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।